Hello friends, and welcome once again to Sher Khan Education. My name is Behzad, and in today's video clip, we are going to discuss and learn a script which is based on swing and positional basis. This setup was briefed by me on 5th June's XLT live trading classroom this month itself. The name of the script is HDFC AMC, and I'm specifically discussing this one as this is quite unique with respect to the location, trend, and the authentic executions. If you must have noticed in my previous video presentations, I give high weightage and importance to authentic structures. And in today's example also, we are going to learn about the execution with authentic structure, which is confluencing with 20 simple moving average or the mean of the Bollinger Bands, which would actually help me to add a better ordinances score and a good probability trade setup. Trust me, friends, it is highly impossible that we find everything in our pocket with respect to the trade setup. But many times, if we happen to get good locations along with the trend, authentic structures, and confluencing areas, I think we should not miss out on it. The analysis is surely based on the concept of demand and supply, or you can also say on the concept of pending orders. And since this is an MIT trade, a monthly income trade, the three timeframes that we are going to discuss are going to be monthly, weekly, and daily. This setup has a very good ordinancer, and hence it is a set and a forget trade, or you can also say a type 1 trade, not a confirmation trade. And therefore, we're going to carry forward this trade for a couple of days or for next week also. Now, I'm going to show you a splash screen of 5th June's XLT trading class. And then let us look at the recording, learn from the long setup of HDFC AMC, and understand the explanation of the setup of 5th June. And then subsequently, I will show you the result and the exit part of it also. Okay, so the other thing, this is also pretty easy for me. This is HDFC AMC, a good candidate for me. Last month itself, I have some green signs, green U-turns onto the monthly chart. Not a problem for me. Stabilizing now on the weekly charts. Since past many weeks, it's giving me good momentum. Everything is good. Trend is also pretty much clear to me. Certainly, I'm not going to buy this at present market price. I'm going to wait for some momentum, wait for some retracements. And once it comes on to my authentic rally-based rallies, okay, I would be taking it. Yeah, for sure, I would be taking it. So yes, on closing basis, of course, I need to monitor this. So let me write over here, the stop loss would be on closing basis, no doubt, since it's a monthly income setup. So this is the splash screen for me, HDFC AMC, direct type 1 entry. I don't want to go with any confirmations here. Direct type 1 entry, just observe the stock on closing basis, that's it. Right, friends, so this is a splash screen of 5th June 2023 XLT stock trading class. And this is the trade of HDFC AMC, a monthly income trade, type 1 setup, and you must have studied in the recording also. Let me directly take you on to the trade and help you on to the explanation one more time. Since I'm a monthly income trader, the three time frames I'm going to look out for is the monthly, where I check out my locations, which means how far the stock is going to travel and what are my current prices as of now. Since the locations were absolutely favorable to me, I see a good reversal onto the charts. It is poised that probably the stock might take you back to the levels of 2200s or 2300s, which makes me stand pretty low on the curve. Then I take you on to the weekly time frames, and looking at the trend on a trending time frame onto the weekly charts, the trend is absolutely positive. Then comes my decision matrix, that is, if I'm low on the curve along with the uptrend, that helps you to become a definite buyer. And therefore, my executions onto the daily time frames also, we need to look at from the buying angle and not from the selling angle, since we are low on the curve along with the uptrend. So we go on to the daily chart and look out for good authentic structures onto the time frame, along with the application of the Bollinger Bands. In relation to the Bollinger Bands, friends, if you want to study something more, I have already recorded the learning classes and give you a detailed explanation how to work on with the Bollinger Bands. And therefore, this is my daily time frame. This was our trade setup, an authentic strong leg in, strong base, and a strong leg out setup, which is confluencing with my 20 simple moving average over here. And this was the same trade that we had discussed as on 5th June 2023 XLT trade setup. So the entry was at 1892.65 levels, stop loss on closing basis 1839.4, target number 1 1973, and target number 2 2053. Therefore, as you can see, the stock actually gives me an entry on the closing day of 19th June 2023, this month itself. And if you notice this, the stock directly gaps up in our favor, achieving our direct targets of more than 2053 levels. It made a high of approximately 2127 levels over here, which means our target number 2 was definitely hit over here. So let's take this. 2053 was a target number 2, and we have achieved more than the target number 2s over here. Now, the main point that needs to be noted is this: the crucial points of entries as well as onto exits. Entry structure was absolutely authentic, strong leg in, strong base, strong leg out, along with the confluencing levels of 20 simple moving averages, or my mean of the Bollinger Bands. But the major point, friends, that needs to be noted over here is this: the exits. Look at this, friends. If I work on to my weekly charts and if I draw my supply zones, this is my rally base drop, which means after gapping up directly onto these levels, there is an institutional presence of my sell supply zone areas. The stock actually gaps up straight, hitting my weekly supply zones, and that's where the real sell-off begins. As a mature trader, as a demand and supply trader, the two most important criteria of timing the entries and timing the exits play a vital role over here. And therefore, friends, I need to make sure and I need to understand this on a whole basis. The timing is very, very crucial. I was pretty much satisfied with my 3:1 exits, booked out on my profits. And that's it from my side, friends. I hope you all apply the small learnings that we share and post regularly and are routine stock applications of Sharekhan Educations. Thanks for watching the Stock XLT Educational Trade Setup. And for much such videos and trade updates, keep us following on this segment. Thanks. Take care. Bye-bye.
This should not be treated as a recommendation. Please conduct your own analysis or consult a financial advisor before investing.